Measles outbreak. The crisis has brought the vaccination debate back into the national spotlight. According to the CDC, the U.S. is facing its worst outbreak in decades.
While public health officials are encouraging people to get vaccinated, there are some medical professionals who say not so fast. WANE 15's Angelica Robinson talked with one nurse who questions the safety and effectiveness of vaccines. She has more in this 15 Finds Out report.
The woman I spoke with is a local nurse and mother. She asked that we not reveal her identity out of concern that her opinion on vaccines would put her job at risk. She's concerned that the CDC, the FDA, and drug companies are turning a blind eye to potential harm caused by vaccines. The safety of vaccines has long been debated since they were introduced in the early 1900s. Still, the CDC recommends an immunization schedule to protect young children from 14 serious illnesses.
I was taught in nursing school, this is the schedule and this is what we do. So that's what I did. It was a process. I didn't just up and decide, hey, I'm not going to vaccinate my kids.
This woman has been practicing medicine for the last 13 years. About 5 years ago, she began doing extensive research about vaccine safety. She says there's a growing group of medical professionals who agree there's enough evidence to cause concern. Many of them are silenced out of fear they will lose their jobs.
Question everything. Watch for symptoms. Advocate for your patients. Our job is to keep them safe. But when it's for vaccines, don't say a word.
She does not consider herself an anti-vaxxer, instead a vaccine safety advocate. She believes more studies are needed to determine if there's a connection between vaccines and certain illnesses in children and adults.
Our genes are kind of like light switches. So you have a predisposition to cancer, you have a predisposition to high blood pressure, and based on our environment, which could be the environment inside our bodies or outside our bodies, these genes can be turned off and on. So are some of these chemicals causing those genes to be turned on?
According to the Indiana State Department of Health, 67% of children under the age of 3 completed the recommended series of immunizations in 2018. But Allen County Health Commissioner Dr. Deb McMahon is concerned by the growing number of people who refuse to get vaccinated. Despite claims that vaccinations may cause harm, she says the risk of contracting the diseases is far greater than the risk of getting the vaccines.
Everything can cause a headache or local irritation, or every time I get a tetanus shot, it's really painful for a few days, but should I not then get the tetanus shot because of that? No, tetanus would be far worse.
Any concerns about vaccines can be reported to the Vaccine Adverse Event Reporting System, or VAERS. McMahon says there are about 30,000 reports each year. The Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices, or ACIP, then investigates each report.
Every medicine, every vaccine, everything has risks and benefits. But what the ACIP has determined is that the risks are negligible.
Some question the one-size-fits-all approach and argue that health officials need to take a closer look at how vaccines affect each individual. And until those questions have been answered, this nurse says she will not vaccinate.
This is one of those things that I live with every day. But I still feel and am very convicted that I'm making the right decision.
You always, no matter what in medicine, you need to be prepared. If you go against advice, you just need to be okay and not second guess yourself if that bad outcome happens, because then that's a lot to live with.
No matter where you stand on this issue, it's important to do your own research. We have more information on our website, WANE.com. Angelica Robinson, WANE 15 News.